Hey there, everybody. How you guys doing today? It's still really weird to see me over in that corner of the screen. I swear, it's been ages, and I've been in the bottom. What was that? Bottom right corner. I promise I know my difference between left and right. So let's get back to Lacuna. Now I'm pretty sure we don't have too much Lacuna left to do. And I only say that because I know the game's pretty short, right? Like I know it's a relatively short game. I'm trying to remember what it said on how long to beat, because I do normally put, like, whenever I put a game in the poll, I make sure to check out its how long to beat page as well, because, you know, if I put a game that's like what, 30 hours long on there every poll, you know, they'd never get done. And I've been kind of slow enough as it is when it comes to getting these done. For the, you know, at the time anyway. Now it's going to be a little bit more manageable. But, you know, sometimes it's good to mix in a shorter game in with something a little bit longer, especially since I still have, you know, Bloodborne to do. 23%. The fuck? Oh, wait. How come it's not on screen? Hold on. There we go. Now it's on screen. That was weird. 23%. I thought I would have been farther along than that. Perhaps not. Well, oh well, no matter. I said perhaps this might be the final stream for Lacuna. Maybe it won't be. Maybe I'm just wrong. So I believe. Okay, so let me just take a little peek here. Let me just take a little peek here and see where we were at last time. I know we went to Matuna Harbor because I like the word Matuna for a harbor. But I also want to check out the chat log, just to make sure, because I think I remember pretty much everything. But I want to double check. Okay, so I still have the sheet that I need to do. So stolen boat. So we figured all this out. There's most of this stuff with Ed. Spot was at Matuna Harbor right next to the Red Herring. Gotta find Fred the Harbor Master. Okay, I mean that all seems good. So we will go find Fred for Ed. So what's going on here? I don't even know. You know, I don't know what it is, but for some reason my second screen here looks a little bit darker than normal. A bit strange. Okay, so we got a new news article, so let's see. Who is Joseph Banny? Article by Miko Barron. Okay. Everybody knows Joseph Andrew Banny is one of the figureheads in the push for Drovian independence. What kind of person is he in private? What are his fears and concerns? His goals and needs? The Garian, that's right, I think that's how they pronounce it. The Garian Gazette had a peek behind the curtain. Banny was born in the late 1700s in New Duran, when his father started a new job in the mines of Sector 2. His family moved to Drovia, and after barely surviving its deadly collapse, relocated again to Sector 1. In interviews and public discussions, Banny often emphasizes the exploitation his family has suffered at the hand of its colonial rulers. Like many other Savian families, he says they always struggle to make ends meet despite working hard and long hours. Banny usually fails to mention that the Garian grant for Jovian talents that enabled him to study law and ultimately kick off his career in politics. In an interview with Jovia Today, Banny declared that securing a better future for his own and all Jovian children was his ultimate goal. He has 2 college-aged sons, Harris and Tim, from his first wife, and a 2-year-old daughter with his new, much younger wife, Lisa Lacoste, who he met as an advisor on his legal team. A few months ago, however, rumors of yet another relationship crisis began to spread when Banny was spotted multiple times in inappropriately private settings with his secretary, Miss Laren. Laren? I'm not really too sure how one would pronounce that name, but we'll go with it. Okay. So, that's interesting. Oh yes, we will turn outline... This is outline mod. Surely that has to be mode, right? I mean, maybe not. It's still bothering... Like, everything seems good apart from that. That is slightly bothering me, especially because it's, like, right at the edge of the screen. It makes me think that it's supposed to be mode and not mod. But why would it be cut off? But I checked, and it was fine. We're gonna say it's fine. Probably nothing's cut off. If anything is, I'd be really shocked. An ad for a bar named Red Heron. It's at the harbor, just past the train station. Now I can go upstairs, or I can have a smoke. Which we aren't gonna. We're still gonna be smoke-free. Gonna have a smoke there, too. Get your hands off me! Please stop resisting, ma'am. What am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe? You don't know. Let's call him down to the station then, because that's where we're going. No! Why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Miss Grindel. There isn't. Let's go. Hold on just a second. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? The Central Department of Investigation? A case leads me here. May I ask what's going on? I'm so glad you're here, sir. These two officers are making a grave mistake. The whole corridor should be locked down right now. There's a man with a rifle around here. Miss Grindel calls us every week. Last time it was for a car that was too large for its parking spot. Before that, she called us on a street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. She's been doing that for a long time. We're finally bringing her in for wasting our time. Sir, please. You're with the CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously. I don't recall an oath about, Miss Grindel. Don't you see? I'm one of yours? You're CDI. No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was alive, we had a nice place on the upper layers. It had sunlight and proper walls, and no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I've just fallen on hard times for a while. Enough. You've been living here for 12 years. Let's go. Sir, I swear, I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun and some important data or something. They killed somebody already. She said, is it done? And he said, he's dead. Could you tell me the story from the start, please? I was watching something online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure if someone lived there. It was a man and a woman, and they seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here. What did they fight about? I can show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's in violation of... Just listen to it. The things they talked about. Could you send the logs to me? Yes, of course. Hell yeah, look at that. We're getting phone logs, I guess. Thanks. I'd like to ask all of you to stay put until I've had a look at the conversation. You're wasting your time, but whatever. We'll wait. Let's see here. Miss Grindel. Man, they really did a number on your face, but I have to say I kind of like the new look. I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion on your new face. But you smell like whiskey. And what the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself. It doesn't matter. Wow, this hideout's really a shithole. Now, I've only been staying here for a few days. Where's your violin? Well, it's a viola, wasn't it? They're both different. See, I know that. I know a viola and a violin are both different instruments. Funny. I gave the rifle to unintelligible Zora. Listen to me. We don't have much time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. They're probably on my tail already. Fuck. What were you thinking? You're still wearing the ID chip? Why didn't you go straight back to HQ to have it taken out? Were you able to procure the data? Yeah. The old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'll take care of the handover. I called the guy we're meeting and told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed, though, and I think I woke him. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Okay, so we do remember that. We do remember that, that one woman, whatever her name was, Norton? Miss Norton? Did hear him talking to a guy at 11. Well, did hear someone talking to a guy at 11. Excuse me. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID. They'll catch you for sure up there. I know the route you were going to take. I know how to get an in, on and off Joris Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me about all this? And why the fuck did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come get you. No idea why they... Unintelligible. Come on, Zora. Give me the stick. We need to move now. The CDI could be here any minute. Boyd, you're unintelligible. Let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up right now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get in touch. Get to the unintelligible. They won't be able to track me if I unintelligible. 8:30, okay. Boy, you're not making all this up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Now let's get this mission over with. Come on. Be careful out there, okay? We're so close to getting out of it all. You too. Okay, that's really interesting. So I assume the man's Boyd and this woman is named Zora. Yeah, okay. Okay, well that's pretty good info, actually. Really, you shouldn't believe her. Well, I do. So what do you think of the conversation? I need to see that room. I need to see the room they were in. Can you show me to it? See? I knew there was something fishy. Follow me. Thank you. What's this about? What's going on? This might be important for a case I'm working on. What case? It's classified. Alright. I was gonna say, I kind of lost her for a moment, but now I did not. I want to be, like, proper in the middle. There we go. That looks a lot better. What's this? Is that just my objective? Yes. This is where I live, and the voices came from right next door. Thank you. Watch my back, officers. Hello? Anyone home? CDI, open up. You're surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head. They're gone, aren't they? I don't think there's anybody... Shh. If you're not coming out, I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2... Oh, what the fuck was that? Everybody on your knees. Hands on your head. Yeah, I like Neil. There's something about Neil that does strike me as very... kind of a very stereotypical FBI style guy. I don't know, it's kind of cool. I'm coming in. Clear. Please stay in the corridor, everybody. I'll have a look around. What's this? Wow, what did I get? I got a key. Found a key under the bedstand. This tag says apartment 9. Yeah, I still need to talk to that Fred person, too. Excuse me, Miss Grindel. I found this key here. Oh, hey, Gary. Any idea where it might belong? Oh, really? Let me take a look at the tag. Apartment 9, huh? It's for an apartment in this building, but they changed the way the rooms are. Oh. Hey, Rouge Rogue, thank you very much for the host. Very, very much appreciate it. How you doing today? I saw on Twitter that you were playing Green Hell, correct? How is Green Hell? I've been meaning to play it myself for quite some time. It was supposed to be a part of my Spooktober thing last October, but I didn't get around to it. But yeah, hopefully you're doing good, and welcome back to the stream. Excusez-moi. But they changed the way the rooms are numbered. The tag belongs to the old system. My apartment number used to be number 4, and the one you searched was 5. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it. Thank you. Conrad, what's going on? Hey, Gary. We just got really lucky. I think that Mrs. Grindell over there called the cops on our guy. Looks like his real name is Boyd. He met a woman named Zora in his apartment here. I have parts of a recorded conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's just say Miss Grindell is very interested in her neighbors. From what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He, in turn, is going to hand it over to an unknown third party at Joris Plaza at 8:30. Good job, Conrad. I'll immediately inform the chief. We'll have to intercept that handover. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone, though? The only explanation I have for that is that it's tagged, that the network will pick it up as a leak. But that would mean that it's highly confidential data from the government. It's the best reason I can think of, but maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I found a key in the apartment the woman was hiding in. Hold on, just need to adjust straight quick. It belongs to another unit in this building. Maybe we'll find more answers there. Do you know which one it is? There's a number on it, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Miss Grindell said her apartment was 4, and the one next to it was 5 in the old system. There's a floor plan right there on the wall. Go take a look at it. Maybe you can figure out the way the rooms used to be numbered. I'll call the chief, bring him up to speed. Okay, so I can't leave. Okay, well. It's interesting that I have the highlights on, but yet it's not showing the highlight here. Interesting. Let's see. Rouge says, I'm good. I was. It's kind of frustrating in a way that they make you manually do most things, but it's good. I was hoping soon we could do Survivalists together. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Doing Survivalists together with you would be quite enjoyable. You played that earlier this morning? Ah, very cool. So you're in a bit of a survival game kind of mood, I see, huh? That's pretty cool. Yeah, very cool. Well, you mentioned both games, or 2 games that I really want to play, and if you want to play Survivalists, I'd totally be down. So this is the old floor plan. No, wait, it's the new floor plan. Alright, hold up. Let me have a look at chat logs. Her apartment was 4, and the one next to it was 5. So now it's changed. So, okay, so I need to find 9. So if this was 4... and this was 5... well, see, the only difference is I'm not seeing, like, you know... like, it doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense. Like, the only one I can think of is it goes... 1, 2, 3, 4... no, okay, yeah, so that is it. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so it'd be room 33. Presumably, it would be room 33. Let me know when you found the lock for that key. Oh wait, I'm over here now. Okay, well, I guess it's even showing that, so I guess technically... so, can I leave and find that Fred guy? I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, okay. Yes, I was right. So it's 33. Oh, I'm saving.
I felt sorry for the old lady.
Wait a minute.
Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap. Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
So we're going forward. I didn't, like, mess that up, right? No, I don't believe so. Okay, that's kind of cool. Hey, Bookworm! Welcome back to the stream. How you doing today? Such a weird way to number apartments in a building at first glance. It is. It really is, right? I'm probably going exactly where the game doesn't want me to, but... Or maybe they all connect to the apartments? No, they don't. Need to find that Fred guy. See, I don't want to fuck up and, like, miss out on an opportunity to talk to that Fred person. I guess I could do that. Anyway. It's just interesting that it saved when I moved. Okay, maybe I can't talk to Fred yet. Okay, so once again, just one final glance. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So 4, 5. Oops. Wait, I need to get up there. Okay, I need... Oh, yeah, because... Okay, wait, hold on. That's probably why it's saved, because I need to go to the stairs on this side. Okay, my bad. I forgot to mention that the stairs are closed. Pretty good here? That's really good to hear. How's my day going? My day's going pretty good, thank you. It's been a pretty nice day so far. Okay, hold up. Not really anything too, too interesting so far. It's been a pretty good day. Okay, so that's an elevator, I'm guessing. See, there's an X over here. Yeah, okay, so I guess I do just need to go down here then. Well, this apartment's pretty fucked up. So I need to go up here. Then up here, then over here. Then over here, aha. So now we're over here. Now we can navigate this. We need to go down to the very bottom of these stairs. Right here. Then this should be door number 33. Yeah, alright, excellent. What the fuck? Ellipses. Okay, well, this is unexpected. Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Is anyone else here? What are you going to do to me? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Please, I need water. Of course, here you go. I'll ask if she's hurt. Are you hurt? I don't think so. I'm just very sore and my wrists burn like fire. What's your name? I'm Lila. Well, I will say after watching Dexter over the past 3 months, the name Lila definitely gives me some bad vibes. It does. All right, Lila, you're safe now. Let me call you a doctor. Did I do it? All right, medical team is on its way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay. Fuck, she was in here, and she looked almost exactly like me. We can get into androids and stuff? That'd be kind of cool. A woman was in here? Is this your apartment? Yes, I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. It was like looking in the mirror, like I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look like me. When did this happen? That's probably the better thing to ask. When did this happen? Because she's not gonna know why, but she might know when. I came home from a client maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. I turned on the light and I saw myself sitting right over there. That'd be scary, dude. That'd be really creepy. I barely had time to react. She jumped me so quickly. She must have some augments or something. Any idea why this happened to you? Why would she try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain about that. This game does give some Blade Runner vibes. Dude, you know, never seen Blade Runner, but I've always been interested. I need to check it out at some point. Is there anyone she might be trying to get close to? I don't think I know anyone important, except for my clients, maybe. Your clients? I'm making money on the side at an escort agency. So I'm not a whore if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile customers. I'm a student, and it's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients then. You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed. Do you think she went to him? Oh no, what if she did something bad to him? You can testify that I've been in here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client? A public official or something. I don't recall his name. Is that gonna be Banny? He wanted me to go spend a night at his place. Because they were talking about how Banny was sleeping with his secretary. This wouldn't be his secretary, I won't imagine. But it does imply that he does sleep around, right? My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Name, address? It was all on my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? We might be onto something here. My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? Very valid concern. I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock, knock. Hey, Gary. Lila, this is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Lila here for a minute? I need to follow a lead to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Lila, how do I find the escort agency? Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the next highest layer. Take a right and you can't miss it. Thank you. Alright, it's not bad. How did he get up here, though? So we go top of the building. We still need to talk to Fred, too. About... Well, yeah, about Ed and his boat. Because I did promise Ed I would try to get his boat back. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was this one. No, it was the one below this. Oh, wait, did I hydrate? I noticed Rojo did a hydrate, but I don't remember if I actually did that or not. I don't think I did. Okay, so since you did that, I'm sorry I'm late. I'll give you 2. I'll give you 2 for that, just in case. And even if I did do it earlier, I am still kind of thirsty, so I'm going to probably take 2 regardless. But, you know... you know what? Whatever. Point is I'm hydrating. Ah, yes. Then, how come water always tastes so good? Like... when it's nice and cold, you know? It's been so cold here, too. You wouldn't think I'd want cold water. You know, I heard warm... I heard... Like, is it warm or hot Coca-Cola's the thing for some people, like, during the holidays? To me, that's really strange, like, hot Coca-Cola, but I could see it being good. Oh, wait, no, it would be this one. To me, it just sounds strange. Okay, wait. Oh, she's at the top of the building, so I should be going up. Just make sure that, you know, there's no Fred or boat. Yeah, I'd be curious to try, like, hot Coca-Cola. Like, I could see it being good. Okay, is that... Oh, I just ran in. Cool. Hello, sir. Excuse me. Closed. We're closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Ah, good morning. That's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Lila. Lila. Sweet girl. Nice and reliable. When did you last see her? Not in a while. I'd relay orders to her cell as they come in. Sometimes she doesn't accept. Mostly she does. There was a client she had this week. I need to find out more about him for a case. Okay, did he do something to her? I can't tell you. Could you give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help, really, but it's very important that we protect our client's privacy. You know, I probably should have been honest. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Please be reasonable. Please be reasonable. This is a serious matter. Okay, Mr. Conrad, I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damages. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees has quit on me despite her contract running for a few more months. I told her I needed her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I canceled their appointments. Those are all high-class people relying on our service. I told the local police already and they wouldn't listen to me. But I have the contract right here. See? It's signed and everything. If you can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointment she already confirmed, then I guess I could help you too. Did she say why she wouldn't do it anymore? You ask her. She said she's quitting and she's been ignoring me ever since. How about it, Mr. Conrad? I mean, it is a contract, so I'll talk to her. What's her name? Sheila Nowak. Okay. I'll see what I can do. But even if she doesn't come back, you're helping me for trying. Okay, fair enough. Tell her we're good if she goes to the client she already agreed to. Maybe she'll listen to you, and don't mind her family. They're weird folks. Savians. Their unit is just below us. The fast way down is through the that big apartment building. If you're back down at the train station, you've gone too far, and the wrong direction. Be back soon. Please stay put. And I explore here a little bit more. It seems I could, but there's no reason to, so we won't do that. Yeah, and I probably should have been honest. Well, I thought maybe I could get more info out. So that was my thinking. It's like, well, when did you last see Lila? Okay, you last saw her, you know, at so-and-so. Because I was thinking, oh, maybe that'd be a way to suss out, like, who the other person is or where the other person might be. Oh, wait, I need to go that way. Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, we'll go this way. Thanks, game. Oh, is this Fred? Good evening. Sorry for the intrusion. My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Nowak. Is she here? No, it's Anthony. What do you want from her? I would like to tell her that myself. I won't just let some foreigner talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I showed you my badge. I'm not some foreigner. I'm an agent of the state. If that Thompson guy sent you, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him. I will make sure of that. It's alright, Anthony. Let me talk to him. I can handle that myself. Ellipses. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Would you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Anthony? Well, he already left, so I guess sure, right? Sorry for my brother. He's just trying to help. Don't worry about it. So what do you want from me? As your brother already assumed, Mr. Thompson from the Lotus Agency asked me to pay you a visit. Is that so? He told me that you refused to meet your contractual obligations. And you're trying to force me to go back. Why won't you work for him? Now, I would like to know why you won't work for him anymore. Hey, Lori, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today? Hopefully not actually bad. As usual, but, you know, or terrible, excuse me. What if I go back inside and refuse to talk to you? Then Mr. Thompson will probably try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help you if... Thompson is forcing you into something. Yeah. Mr. Thompson is forcing you to do something you don't want. No, he would never do that. Sure, he can be a little annoying, but he's certainly not forcing any of the girls into anything. Listen, I want to study space engineering on Femus, but I can't afford the fees. As a Jovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job on Gyara. That's why I've been working for Thompson, but now I have all the money I need. Thompson told me you confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious that you'd saved up enough by now? That's none of your business. You can trust me. I don't know if this would work, but you can trust me. Listen, Sheila, you can trust me, but you have to be honest with me. I didn't do anything that is against the law. Alright then, tell me. I got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She didn't tell me her name. She promised me a large amount of money if I canceled all my appointments for the next 2 weeks. It was so much that I don't have to go back to Thompson at all, actually. And you didn't find that suspicious? Suspicious? No, I assumed that some jealous partner was behind it. Wouldn't be the first time. You said she wanted you to cancel all your appointments in the next 2 weeks. Which ones were that? Only one yesterday. I got my friend Lila to fill in for me. Lila, huh? Who's the client you were to see? He's a regular. I've been going to his place every month for at least a year now. Well, just say his name. Is he someone important? Why do you ask? I'm sure it was some jealousy thing. Please tell me who that client is. I don't think I can do that. Thompson will kill me if I give out the names of our customers. It would be really important for me to know. Maybe he is in danger. Okay, I'll tell you if you promise you won't force me to go back to Thompson. You did sign a contract. You have to understand, it's always been my dream to study space engineering. But my parents... I suppose you know that Savians have their own version of science. If my parents catch wind of my plans to go to a non-Savian university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. Anthony helped me prepare everything without them noticing. My ship to Femus leaves tomorrow morning. I mean, alright. I mean, I can't bend the law, but I can't lie. You know, she has a good reason for it. Unethical business practices, let's go. Sheila took a bribe, let's go! Alright then, I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone. Thank you so much. You wanted to know the regular customer's name, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the center. Liam? Alright, do you know his exact address? Yeah, we know, we've seen that name, haven't we? 144 Rampult Avenue. I hope he's alright. He's become kind of a friend. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you, and good luck at university. Yeah, I'm not gonna be the person that says, hey, no, you gotta fulfill your contracts.
Liam Campbell. Liam.
He's walking on his own.
Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just the chief. That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The director of national security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Ah, see, it's a toughie, man. I mean, I feel like I should talk to the chief about it first. Because, like, truth be told, it's not really any of my business, like, what he does. But what, Frigg? Ask me when I'm free. When are you free? So, how did it go? I'm sorry, but Sheila won't be coming back. Haha, Mr. Conrad, I'm sure you're joking. And I'm not. She's not coming back. But she signed a contract. I thought you were supposed to enforce the law. Listen, Mr. Thompson. This is a great opportunity for her. I mean, they do say he's not a scumbag, so I'm sure he'll listen to reason. This is a great opportunity for her. You shouldn't stand in her way. What opportunity? She got accepted to a university. She never told me that, and I'm certainly very happy for her. But I can't let her ruin my business. Judging by the interior, you make good money with your agency. I'm sure you can tough it out. Mr. Conrad, you're asking a lot. And I am sure I can rely on you. You're a good boss, aren't you? Alright, you win. Cops won't answer my calls anyway. Since I promised, I'll tell you the client's name. And that's alright. I actually don't need it anymore. Well, alright then. Now excuse me, I need to go through some paperwork. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. You know, best Simpson quote of all time is the hello, Mr. Thompson line. I'm just gonna throw that out there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, literally just go to YouTube and type in hello, Mr. Thompson, and then probably Simpsons, and then you'll get it. It's really good. Probably best Simpsons quote ever, to be honest. Now, I guess I need to talk to Gary, but do I let him know? I don't think so. I don't think I need to. I think I can talk to the chief myself. Hey, Gary. Sorry for being short with you earlier. Excuse me. Had to follow an important lead. Was it worth it? It was. Let me fill you in. Apparently the woman that tied up Lila had some procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect she impersonated her to get close to a customer. Lila told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive that the client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from. The customer originally booked a different girl, but then someone paid her to cancel the appointment. Wait. Why go through the trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl? I guess because she's his go-to. He knows her too well, and he would have noticed it's not her. How did they know that he'd pick an alternative and not cancel altogether? Maybe that's what he did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular. And how did they know it would be Lila? I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. And how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who the escort agency's customer is? I'll talk to Chief about that. I can't tell you yet. I want to talk to the Chief about it first. What? Why? This one might be outside of our jurisdiction. I really want to check with the higher-ups first. Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure I can tell you all about it soon. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at HQ in half an hour. Let's go over all the facts again and get ready to intervene in that handover. I'll have Saito look into the owner of the hideout apartment. Let's sort the rest out later. Catching the sniper remains our top priority. Copy that. See you at HQ.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder?
Oh.
It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
Yeah, I will say, this does seem like it's gotten pretty big. Almost too big. Where the hell is Fred? I'm supposed to talk to Fred. Okay, wait, hold up. I want to actually look at the logs from what Ed told me. Lacuna Harbor. Get a spot back. Is at Lacuna Harbor right next to the red herring. Oh my god, of course. I saved 36 seconds ago. Damn! So I can't go back. Look inside, I didn't even see a place called the Red Herring. Is that a phone call from Ed? Oh no, it's Saito. Oh no, maybe this is a Red Herring. Maybe I can talk to Fred around here. Hi Neil. I just wanted to remind you to check out the perp's boat. The harbor, yeah, okay, here we go. The harbor is right on the other side of the train station. Thanks for the reminder. I'll have a look. Take care. Alright, we'll go do that. Oh yeah, there's even a sign right there for the harbor. Sir? May I ask what you're doing at Matuna Harbor? Don't think I've seen you before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Treff. I'm with TSW. Can I help you? Can I take a look around the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important for my case. I'm sorry, but TSW only allows club members and registered guests down at the pier. What about law enforcement? Talk to your parrot first, unless it was a red herring. Gasp. Right. If you can tell me the ID of a specific boat you're investigating, I'm allowed to let you in. Well, in that case, I'm looking for a boat named Berta. Its ID is 2209190. Let me check. Right, that one's docked down at the pier. I'll let you have a look. Please don't touch the other boats. That was easy. That must be Fred. Can I go up there? I am curious. If I can go up there now, I'd rather do that and just get that done with. Could buy more cigs, but ain't gonna. Only have one smoke left. Beer here is the best beer in town. Excuse me, sir. Do you know a guy called Ed? You know a guy called Ed? Ed? You mean Silver Tongue Ed? Of course I do. Lived here for 40 years. We often had a drink together upstairs. Shame he got kicked out when TSW started asking for rent. I met him earlier. He told me he misses his old spot. What would it cost to rent it for him again? What, are you going to pay pay it for him? Ha! Didn't think you uppers are good for anything. It's $50 a month, $500 for a year. I mean, I'll pay it. I'm not smoking anymore, so I'll pay for it. Alright, I'll rent a spot for a year then. Done. Looking forward to having the old geezer back. You can tell him he can come back next month. But I'm honestly not sure how long it'll take them to boot him for another reason. TSW is more interested in renting spots to tourists and private yachts. Hello? Neil Conrad here. I don't know, man. I love how he's just like Neil Conrad every single time. He's like, hey, it's Neil Conrad, CDI. Like, he says his full name every time, right? What? Who is this? Neil Conrad. I'm the CDI agent. We spoke earlier. I don't know no CDI agent. You asked me to help you with your old spot at Matuna Harbor. I arranged it. You're good to come back. You what? Look, if you're making fun of me, I'm not. You can return next month. I paid for a year. I'll send you the contract. Ha! Today seems to be my lucky day. Thank you, sir. You heard that, old lady? We're going back. How about in your turn you tell me all you know about that guy who stole your friend's boat? Right. I noticed the feller when he started the motor. He cut the rope with a knife like it was butter. And those are big-ass ropes, I tell you. Tough as bones. Did you see what the man looked like? I didn't catch a lot of details. He was in a hurry to get away. But when he started speeding away, it fell right off his head. Must have been a hat after all. Could it have been a wig? Yeah, or a wig. Whatever it was. He was bald underneath, so we know he's bald. Could it be Saito? Are you sure of that? Yep, his head was polished like a bowling ball. Great, thank you. Anything else you remember? No. Look, my eyes aren't what they used to be, and neither is my memory. That's alright. You've been a great help. Have a nice day, Ed. You bet I will. So now we have a bit more of an idea that we know the perp is bald. And he has a cut arm, but he probably has a red beard. So that's actually really good information. I'm glad we did that. Do you got moles? Probably. No. Well, if you mean moles like on your face, probably not. I assume not from what I've seen in pictures. Do you have moles spying on you? Perhaps. Perhaps I even sent them. You got moles in your garden? I do not personally. I've never even seen a mole in real life, to be honest. I've seen, what they called? Not well, I've seen a groundhog in real life, but not in Canada. Gophers? I've seen gophers. I've seen tons of gophers. An open first aid kit. Some untangled bandages lie on top of the other contents. A pocket laser cutting device. Its cuts leave a blue residue. A sink full of bristly red hair. Looks like our guy shaved his entire beard off. So now he no longer has the beard. Which means it's shaved. So he's bald and he has a shaved head, but he still has a cut arm. Because as we know, he left the whiskey bottle and he gave his viola case to someone else, but he did cut his arm. So I think this is good. I think we got him. We can't submit it yet, mind you. But I also want to just kind of reconfirm that it said right here. No, it's not that one. Oh no, it was in the email. That we know this is the man for sure. Where does it say? Oh, because she mentions violin. And I said it's not a violin, it's a viola. Which is different. I just want to see if I can find it. I know it's in here somewhere. What the hell happened to your arm? Where's your violin? Funny, I gave the rifle to unintelligible. So he doesn't have the case anymore. Yeah, he doesn't have the case anymore. So I think we're doing pretty solid. Bristly red hair, looks like a guy shaved his entire beard off. Leaves quite a blue residue. So he's cut his arm, but he's bandaged it up. So I feel like that's all we need to do here. So make sure there's nothing over this way. There's not. Why, you sent moles to my garden? Seems like they've missed their mark, lore. I don't need to do anything else, right? Like, for Saito? Excusez-moi. Alright, let us leave. I will say the plot doth indeed thicken. How deep does the rabbit hole go? It goes super deep. Oh, it's a bartender. Mr. Conrad, this is Felicia, the bartender from Sakura Hotel. Your colleague gave me your cell info. Listen, I want to thank you for not telling anyone what I did. You're not going to snitch on me later, are you? Okay, yeah, so I guess this confirms I did do the option I meant to do. No, you're good. I don't think you knew what you were doing. I didn't know, I promise. Thank you. Listen, I remembered something that might be helpful. The guest you were after, that Diaz guy? I think he had a bruise on his arm. I saw it when he was on his way to the van. His instrument fell down, he rushed to pick it up, and he suddenly put his hand on his head. I saw a pretty nasty cut between his wrist and elbow. It looked fresh. Thank you for letting me know. Give me a call if you remember anything else. Oh. I could have had a seat there, I guess. Yeah, so we need to talk to the chief. Ask him why he's been seeing these ladies of the night. Let's turn outline mode back on. I do kind of like having outline mode on. I feel like it doesn't really change the game that much for me, personally. Just because I'd be getting a lot of this stuff anyway, I'm pretty sure. Wealth gap increase shows no signs of stopping. Article by Amy Mandel. A new study at the Institute for Planetary Equality has concluded that both the wealth and income gaps between Gyara's rich and poor has further increased since a similar study was published 5 years ago. The disparity between upper and lower layer citizens in Gyara's center districts is especially striking. In 1834, ground-level inhabitants made an average approximately 20% of an upper's income, which decreased further to a little over 15% last year. The problem is only amplified by the accelerating gentrification process that is making affordable living space increasingly hard to come by in parts of the lower layers. Those who can afford to stay are often there by choice rather than necessity. A mix of artists, surveillance skeptics, academics, and other small groups for whom the lower layers are their preferred living space. This is not to say that life for uppers is always easy. The study has also shown that the increasing disparities in CEO pay to workers pay 400 to 1 average percentage of income that goes to rent, 40%, and other metrics affect virtually all parts of society. Now will that matter to me or not? News, no, and no news. Hello, I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. I'm sure you all know me. Get a nice dose of radiation here. Alright, onwards. Morning, Conrad. Morning, guy whose name I don't remember. I don't know where my office is. I assume it's to the left. If it's letting me go to the right that far. Hey, Neil. Hi, Saito. It's good to see you. Wait a minute. It is... They are gonna imply that it's Saito, isn't it? Because I'm willing to bet... Okay, now, this is just a theory, alright? Because they've established that they can do... kind of like face-swapping shenanigans, Saito is bald and he doesn't have a beard. Now, I know it's a bit of a stretch, but maybe it won't be Saito who's evil. But it'll be the person disguised as him, perhaps. It's good to see you. This case really has me on edge. Yeah, me too. I mean, maybe not right now, but maybe soon. The chief wanted me to tell you that we invited 2 special guests. They're waiting for you in the conference room upstairs. Who? Why? The CEOs of Millix and Dyson Enterprises. They had dinner with Banny right before he was shot. Millix and Dyson, as in probably the biggest mining companies in the world? Honestly, you probably don't even need to say mining for that to be accurate. Holy shit. Wish someone had told me earlier. I'm not exactly prepared for this. Sorry, I just got word from the chief. That reminds me. He also wants to talk to you after you've questioned them. Alright, thanks for letting me know. Waiting for you in the conference room upstairs. Alright, let's go. Boy, oh boy. Okay, we don't want to leave them waiting, so I guess we'll go in here and take care of that. Good morning, gentlemen. I am Agent Neil Conrad, CDI. Good morning, Mr. Conrad. Abbott Dyson, Dyson Enterprises. Morning. Dan Kim, Millix. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's get right to the point then. I have a busy day ahead of me. Yes, of course. The 2 of you had dinner with Mr. Banny last night, correct? Yes. And you're aware of what happened after he left. My nose is itchy for some reason. We were just told. It's terrible. It's a tragedy. Our upcoming negotiations with Banny were of utmost importance to our relationship with Drovia. Not that you had any real interest in negotiating. What are you implying? I'm not implying anything. I'm saying very clearly that you only stand to gain from this tragedy. With Banny dead, any real hope for Dravonian independence goes out the window. Which means we maintain the status quo, where you already have all you want. That's preposterous. Was I or was I not at the negotiating table? If everything had been hunky-dory, I would have stayed on Millen. That doesn't change the fact that the only ones who will suffer from this will once again be the Dravonian people. Oh, come on. As if you give a damn about the Dravonian people. The only aspect of Dravonian independence you care about is your prospect of selling Telanium to whoever you want. Okay, you're competitors. This is a difficult situation, I get it. I'm mostly interested in last night. Let me think. Did Banny seem paranoid? Did Mr. Banny seem strange last night? Maybe on edge or paranoid? No, but I never met him before, so I wouldn't know what he's normally like. What about you, Mr. Dyson? I knew him quite well. We traveled here from Drovia on the same ship. He behaved normally last night, I would say. I see. Let me think. What was that dinner about? If you don't mind me asking, why were you at dinner with him in the first place? The mining business is an important pillar of the system-wide economy. We talk to politicians sometimes. So it was a lobbying thing. Was it just the three of you? Ask him what the entree was. Just the three of us and our staff. I wouldn't say lobbying necessarily. Really more of a social event. Of course, you sometimes talk business at those. I imagine you do. So were there important business things to talk about? We mostly saved those for the trade summit, which I suppose will be cut short now that it's without its protagonist. I see. Let me think. Did Banny have enemies? I'm willing to bet they're gonna say yes to this. Did Mr. Banny have any enemies? Anyone who stands to gain from maintaining the status quo, I suppose. Oh yeah? Or maybe anyone who is happy that all of Drovia will be really riled up over this. There was no real chance they would have gotten their independence from these negotiations anyway. But maybe now they'll revolt and just take it. Ever thought about that? I don't think much about conspiracy theories, no. Nobody concrete? Maybe someone disgruntled or someone who overtly threatened him? No. But to be fair, veiled threats are much more common in politics anyway. Any veiled threats, then? None that I'm aware of. Me neither. I see. Bet it was something spicy served cold? Man, that'd be awful. Well, no, not necessarily. I'm just trying to think of something spicy that's served cold. I guess I did make some noodles last night that were spicy. That could be served cold, according to the package. I just like them warm. Alright, thank you for your time. Could you give me your cell contacts? I might need to get back to you in case I have more questions. Why not? Of course. There you go. Ah, yes, give me all of your sweet, sweet cell contacts. Revenge is a dish best served cold. See, I figured it'd be best served lukewarm. That way, people that like it hot and people that like it cold aren't satisfied. So you have a very unsatisfying meal for, well, either option. Okay, so we have some more info then. What a terrible situation. We're done. My driver is waiting.